Hello, welcome to my channel. This is a Eat Breakfast with Me ASMR. This core immunity vitamin C and zinc lemon extract water. It's okay. They have a grapefruit version. I haven't tried it, but it looked good. I almost got it last night, but got this one instead. But anyway, I already lit my candle. And then I almost feel like I want to say a prayer before we eat. If you're watching this, close your eyes. And when I pray, I'm not like praying to God per se. I've been trying to be slower with not only eating, but especially cooking. I tend to move really, really quick because I wait until I'm really, really hungry. And because of that, I end up being so not mindful of myself eating. So if that resonates with you, let's bow our heads, ground ourselves, and become mindful of this food. And I'm just gonna think. You can thank whoever you believe in. It's more about just being grateful for being able to afford a meal, thankful for the ability to make a meal, just being thankful that we have the gift of life, because it really does fly. Time really does fly. And help me to be mindful through this meal and help the viewers maintain a sense of mindfulness, help them to realize wherever they're at right now is wherever they need to be in their life, and that there is nothing but the present moment. And with that, I pray, amen. All right, let's dig in. That's also a really good topic to kind of start out. First of all, I made these, I guess they're considered protein pancakes, but it has egg whites, an egg, some banana, some peanut butter, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and I topped it with banana, and then I have a monk fruit maple syrup that's so good. Hopefully it's still warm. All right, let's dig in. That's comforting. Recently, I've been going back to my roots. I used to make this protein pancake mix back when I used to live in Indiana, which is a whole different phase. Indiana was a whole different lifetime ago. I could talk about it more, but it's amazing how many lives you can live. Let that be a challenge to you, that if things aren't where you want them to be, they don't have to be that way. It's as simple as that. Yeah, you'll have multiple lives, just like all of us do. So if you have one right now that you don't like, you'll have another. And there's something beautiful about that. And coming back to what we were talking about really focusing on the present moment, because that's all you have. I think we feel this need to like rush through life to get to a destination, whatever that destination may be, whether that's something next year, rush into a relationship, rush out of a relationship, rush into a contract. The thing is that if you aren't present in each individual moment, you will get to that destination, whatever that is for that day or week or month or year, and be unable to be present, because your ability to be present in this moment is what carries your ability to be present in that moment. And that's how people, including myself in times past, and even, it's human nature, right? Really good. It's programmed into us to never be satisfied with where we're at. And there's something good about it. It's not always bad. It's just finding that balance. If we don't, we'll get to every destination and feel such a sense of dissatisfaction. So hopefully this causes you to be more present, more grounded in your body, even with a simple act like eating. The texture of these, it's so good. It's so easy. But that's what I was gonna say too. I've recently been craving like a sense of stability and home. And it's a fine balance between evolving past a previous version of yourself and still holding on to parts of you that still serve you or you still like from a previous version of you. I had went through a lot of stuff back to back. I was so quick to want to just move on from those things that I think I left behind a lot of stuff that was important to my structural integrity. Like something as simple as making these pancakes. Like it really does bring me a sense of ease and calmness that I was missing. So it doesn't have to be something crazy. Sometimes it's just a little shift. So I'm going back home. I grew up near DC. I'm going to be subleasing a place in DC for the month of October. Speaking of like needing a sense of home and stability. I relocated to this apartment back in December of last year. And I'm glad I did because honestly, the interior of this place is, it's beautiful. I'm really, really fortunate. I don't think I would have done as well on YouTube if I had that same background from my previous apartment. This one is just way more clean and aesthetic, but the area is just very cold. I don't know how to put it other than that. And I guess that's kind of the phase I'm at now is, like I said, with the pancakes and not leaving behind elements of a previous version. I'm thankful that I moved, but I'm ready to find something that maybe has more of a balance between the two. And I don't know if that's going to be in Chicago or it might be back in DC where I'm from. So I'm subleasing a place in DC in October and I'm really excited about it. I subleased a year and a half ago maybe a place in Santa Monica because I've been trying to figure out where I want to live, and it's just so weird to be at this phase of my life and not have a partner, building a life on my own and hoping and praying that whoever I end up with, there's just a lot of uncertainty, but I'm still trying to move forward and build the life that I care about. So yeah, it's just a weird place to be in right now. But one thing I'm really learning how to do is to let go of control. Because the thing is you could have X, Y, and Z thing, right? Like I could be in a relationship right now. I could be married. I could have kids. I could, whatever. Fill in the blank, whatever you're struggling with right now. I want you to think you could have all those things, but that doesn't guarantee it's going to be there tomorrow. There's no guarantee you're going to be here tomorrow. That's the thing. All you can do is be here now, make moves that lead you in a way that you want to end up maybe being, and kind of just let everything else go because we really don't control much. Wow, these are so good. Probably the best batch I've made, which is saying something because I've made quite a few of these. I've been loving the fall weather too. Almost forgot to bring my coffee. I also made a pumpkin spice cold brew. There's one bite left of my pancakes, but gotta do it right. And that's one thing I'm learning as well, is that when you're present, there's this book called Radical Honesty, where it talks about how if you're your most authentic and honest self, truth is going to change. It's ever changing. And the only way you can be as honest as possible is by being present. But that's a full-time job. And for most people, the system in which we're in really does, I have like a bug bite. I don't know what's going on there, but the system in which we're in really does keep you so busy and disassociated from your life that like, how the heck are you supposed to be present if you're not present most of your life? Because I'm telling you, the more present I've been over the last few months, the more stuff has came up for me that I've had to heal from. So many people are driving the forklift of life without a license. And those are the people, the lack of awareness is what does the most damage, which is crazy. And it's one of those things where the more aware you are, the more you can't go back. You can't change it. You can't unsee stuff. You can't unhear stuff. And that's another thing with me actively dating. It's like you'll spend a date with somebody and like I can already see where they're at mentally and I just know it's not going to work. Like even if there's chemistry, even if I think they're a good person, if you're not, I guess the Bible speaks about this, as stupid as it sounds, I know, and I'm kind of going back to my spiritual roots. I wouldn't say religious roots, but spiritual roots. If you didn't know, I was born and raised in a cult. Like the Bible talks about being unequally yoked. And how I take that is you have to be in alignment with another person on as many areas as possible, or as close to that as possible. But it's hard because there's a bit of a nuance there, right? Where it's, you could have a partner that also encourages your growth in some areas. I don't think if it's not equal, they at least need to be complementary. And maybe this is just because I've had a lot of time to think, and maybe love isn't as calculated as that either. You really got to be careful because you could be with somebody for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 6 years, 8 years. The thing is the more time you spend with somebody, the more likely you are to like them. So you got to be careful because we cannot be out here getting messed up. Wow. This is an amazing breakfast. I was surprised at how well the ASMR video I did a few months back did. It didn't make sense. I was like, oh, you guys must be into that a little bit. So if you're still watching, comment down below a yellow heart emoji to let me know. Wow. I'm so thankful. I need to like get some scar cream because I'm afraid that it's gonna scar. Finished my pancakes and my sausage, had a few pieces of fruit, probably going to have a little bit more. But that is it for today's video, a little catch up. I hope you enjoyed the little ASMR element, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. I wanted to say ciao. Ciao. Have a good day. Love and light. Bye. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. It helps me. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao.